What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. It is Thursday, November 6th. This is the New York Times Pips. If you guys enjoy watching Pips, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's go ahead and see if we can get to 20 likes on the video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and warm up with the easy puzzle. Here we go. Okay, this one looks pretty easy. We got a 6 region, 8 region, 2 region, and a 0 region. Okay, so the 0 region is going to have our 2 zeros in it, which means that the 2 region is going to have a couple ones in it as well, because we can't make the 2 with 0, 2 in here. So now this 0 is probably going to have to go up into the 6 region, and then that has a 3. So now we're going, okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. We got 3, 3, 4, 4, 0, 0, and 1, 1 to make up how we add up to all those numbers. All right. Let's go ahead and play the medium puzzle now. All right, here we go. Medium puzzle. We have, okay, so there's some empty space here that we won't be using. This is gonna have to stick out of this. Okay, here is a thing that if you have experience with these, maybe you already know this. I've brought it up in the past. For those of you guys that don't know this trick, when you have an equal region like this that is 4 long, and in the middle section, you cannot put pieces like, across of the direction that it's going in. You know that piece right there is going to be where the double goes. So in this case, that has to be our zeros. And this has to be 0, 0 right here, because this is an equal region. If you were to put the 0, 0 right here, then you would need another 0, 0 right here, and we don't have that. So you can always put that right in the middle. You don't even have to think about it. It would be different if there was things that you could put like horizontally here. If you can put them out like this, then it would be different. But you can't do that. So it is just like that. So now here on the ends, this is going to be our 0, 3 and our 0, 2. But this goes into an equal region right here. This goes, so what do we have multiple of? It looks like our 2. So this is going to be 0, 2. So this one's going to be 0, 3 right here. Now we know this one's going to have to go down vertically like this, because this one's going to come across like this. And that means that whatever goes here can only go, which this is just less than 6. Like that could be a 5. Well, okay, so we know it can't be a 6. That's important. This one has to be less than 4. Okay, so this one's 2, 3. This one's 2, 5, and then this one's 2, 6, right? These kind of dictate what goes in there. And then our 1, 1 just goes here in this final equal region. So there we go. That one was pretty straightforward. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys could have figured out, this whole thing over there. For me, like I see that, and it's like my eyes light up. I'm like, oh, I know what to do with that. Like instantaneously, I'm like, okay, yeah, that needs a domino with 2 of the same digit on it right here, and I just see that automatically. And you could probably figure out that because you can't put things on the side of this. Okay, so you have 4 2s on here, you have 4 zeros on here, so you might start by asking the question: do the zeros go here and the 2 goes here, or the other way around? And I think that once you realize that you need this domino right here, this double, that I think that makes it kind of clear that this has to be the zeros. So otherwise you can't put anything in there. So all right, let's go ahead and move on to the hard puzzle here. All right. Okay, hard puzzle. What do we got? We have a lot of equal regions on this one. So that's going to take a lot of, that's going to be kind of hard. One thing that is important is this thing sticking out right here, and this 8 region as well. Technically, it's possible for this to be like 3, 5 in here, but I think it's also likely that they go vertically out of here and just add up to 8, like 4, 4, 5, 3, even 6, 2, anything like that. Maybe this 4 up here might be a starting point for us. I don't know. How many 4s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 4s. We know that none of these regions that need 4 digits, we know that none of them are 4. Greater than 4 down here is interesting. Okay, so this corner right here, this corner means that whichever direction it goes off of, up or to the left, it's going to need to be the same digit. So this is going to be, you know, like a 1 1. It can't be 1 1. We only have 3 1s. But it's going to have to be like a domino that has 2 of the same digit on it. And it looks like it's zeros. Now it could technically go up. It could technically go up. Okay, so I think this is our zeros over here. So if this is our zeros right here, because we don't have any other, oh no, we do have 2s. Oh shoot. But then this would need to be a 2 connected to something greater than 4. Okay, I'm glad I saw this, because like this easily could have been 2s. It's not 2s, because we would need a 2 5 or a 2 6, and we don't have anything to go there. We have a 2 4, but that's not greater than 4. Okay, so definitely should have looked at everything first. So we have 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 0, a double 0. Oh, these are our 3 double. So yeah, this is gonna be zeros, and that means that this is gonna be 0 6 here, because we don't have a 0 5. That does eliminate our 6, which means that this 8 region down here is not gonna be 6 2. Now I don't know if this other 0 0 here goes here or here. I could see it going either way. It may not matter. It might not matter. But it might matter, is the problem. Okay, so I'm going to leave this out for now, this 0 0, just because I don't know. So we need 2 different things to have 4 of the same digit. So we know one of them could easily be 2s. The 4 regions with 4 in these equal regions, it's not going to be 4s, because we have exactly 4 4s. We need 1 to go here. So we do have 4 3s, which I just now realized. And that's going to cause this to be a little bit difficult. Now, how many 5s do we have? Oh, we only have 2 5s. For some reason, I thought we had more 5s. So I thought 5s was going to be one of those regions. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 and 3 as our 4 regions here. So if we have 2 and 3 as our 4 regions, another thing I just realized is that this equal region right here can't be 4s, because we're going to need to use one of our 4s into this equal region here. And, you know, it could go like this. Actually, I'm not sure. How am I supposed to see whether or not the 4 goes like the... You know, most likely what's going to happen is this 8 region's going to have to go... How are you supposed to make 8 unless it's 4 4? Is that 8 just going to have to be 4 4? Yeah, we have 4 4. Okay, the 8 region's probably going to be 4 4, because we're going to use up our 3s in one of these regions. We only have a couple 5s. So if that's going to be 4 4... It can't be attached to the 4 0. I think I see it. I think I see how the puzzle's going to work. Although I wonder if I'm just guessing. Would this be just a guess? I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized something important. Is that we have a 4 3 and a 4 2. So like, let's just say this 8 region down here is 4 4. We could put a 4 3 up in here and make this 4 3. Or we can put a 4-2 up here and make it 4-2. So actually, how do we figure out whether this is 2s or 3s? Probably by knowing that, okay, my suspicion was that this was going to be 1s, and then that this 1-1 is going to have to go here. That's sort of what I was thinking in my head. So that means that we have to look at what's attached to the 1, which is this 3. Okay, yeah, now this is going to work. I think this is just going to work. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. This 4-2 is going to have to go over here, which actually works out because this is a 3-2 right here. I didn't even see that earlier. 4-5 would go right here. Now, this is the important part, is that this is going to have to go up to here. Now, I didn't really see exactly how this final part was going to work, but now that I'm here, I see that it's going to go like this. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, that's one where I did all the figuring things out in my head. And once I felt pretty confident that I got it all, I just went, yep, I got it. Instantly, just filled everything in, which is nice. So there you go, guys. We got it. Everything worked out exactly right when I put things in, just because I figured I solved it all in my head. I asked the right questions. That's how I approach this. So, yeah, this was nice. Again, there's a couple questions I had, which was whether this went here or what. But, all right, there we go, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching the video. If you guys did, leave a like on it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.